Hello, welcome to Inner GPS Gurus. What is victimhood or self-pity? How can you overcome your victimhood or self-pity? How can you deal with your partner or spouse or a family member who is showing victimhood or self-pity while transacting with you? Victimhood or self-pity is a state of the mind when the mind feels inferior, sabotaged or repressed, and when you exhibit your behavior becoming one with your mind, you show the characteristics or traits of being a victim who cannot do anything to change the situation or to respond in a different way in life. Victimhood or self-pity is a behavioral trait and it is not originated in you from birth. You adopt the behavior of pretending to be a victim because you feel that, your mind feels that if you show victimhood, then you will get attention from people. It is in a way to get sympathy from other people, and you expect that others can make you happy or solve your problems if you express them from the state of being a victim. The behavior of victimhood is adopted by you in your childhood, whether you are a male or a female. When you are exposed to an environment in which your family members, in the form of your mother, friend or relatives, show complaining nature, show that they are in a condition where they cannot change anything about their life, you subconsciously pick up this behavior as a child, and gradually when you grow up, you start implementing it in your life when you get into a relationship. Generally, you cannot or you do not show your behavior of victimhood to general people or people who are not so close to you. But when you get into a relationship, for example, in your teenage, you are making a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you feel that your boyfriend or girlfriend is the person who will solve all your problems of life, and you start crying, complaining, and becoming emotional with that person in the hope of the other person solving all your problems of life. You, instead of working on yourself and your mindset, you start expecting the other person to work on you. When this happens for a longer duration of time, this behavioral trait becomes hardwired in your nervous system, and it becomes your neural pathway to feel like a victim in every situation of life. Whenever you do not get success in any attempt, you start showing this behavioral trait spontaneously, because your nervous system feels that if you are a failure in anything, then you are a victim. It is because you did not get enough opportunities, or you are treated in a bad way by the environment, by the society, or the world in general. For every situation, your mind starts playing this role of a victim. When you look into yourself, you will feel like the mother in the old Hindi movies during the 60s and 70s. The mother used to be the one who was victimized by the villain, and the son used to come to rescue the mother from the clutches of the villain. Likewise, you will look around you. Likewise, when you look around yourself, you will find that there are many ladies or females who keep crying all throughout their life, and they do not take any action to change that for which they are crying. They always have the complaint about the man of their life or the men of the house or men in general. This attitude of victimhood in females have come from our ancestors, because in earlier times there was a period when women were sabotaged, repressed and dominated by the male species in this world. But gradually, as we became more civilized, as we became educated, and now in the modern world, there is no difference between a male and a female. When you identify yourself with a character or role in your life, you start behaving like a victim. Sometimes, if you are born in a family where your mother had the major role of upbringing you, even if you are a male, then also you have adopted this behavior, and now in every situation you exhibit that and you operate from that victimhood, which makes you feel that life is not so beautiful, the world is a dirty place, or it is not serving you the way it is serving others. You can overcome your behavior or nature of being a victim by working on yourself, by working in the direction where you feel that you are not getting enough opportunities to express yourself as a human being. If you want to take my help in removing this negative behavior pattern in you so that you can work from an empowered state, you can connect to me for a personal coaching. I will read your inner GPS and locate your energetic blockages and your mindset in the areas of your life where you feel that you are not enough. Self-pity is not a positive trait. By adopting this behavior, you are not contributing anything to anyone. You are not contributing to yourself as an asset. You are not useful to your family in any stage of your life. Mostly women in their late 30s, 40s or 50s start behaving like a victim, as if someone has tortured them. They will complain about a decade being lost by selflessly doing things for others. My first question to them is, who told you to do so by compromising your needs? It was your choice. You must have seen the benefits in other ways of serving others. That's why you did it. So do not complain now like a victim to whom others are torturing. There are cases of real torture, and those need to be dealt differently. And it is not only torture to women which happens. Women do torture men in a private space when they are in a relationship, and men are conditioned not to complain, to suppress the torture of the women which they show in the form of emotion. I have come across many cases where the women do not allow the man to go out of the house because she wants to fight with the man and torture him so that he becomes helpless and cannot do anything. If you come across such partner or spouse or a family member who is torturing you with the attitude of becoming a victim, then it is a high time you take a step in this direction. You can deal with them only by becoming powerful, and you can become powerful when you are working in the direction of your inner GPS. Many a times when you are in a toxic relationship, your inner GPS suggests that get out of this relationship. If you are married, then get a divorce. If you are in a mutual consensual relationship, then break up and get away. go away from this person who is showing signs of victimhood. You have a life of your own, and if you value yourself, then you will definitely take a decision to be away from this person. For more insights, for more guidance, and for more personal help to help you come out of a toxic relationship of victimhood, you can connect to me. I will guide you and help you take some action plans which will give you success in this direction. Thank you so much. Have a great time.